Alright, what's up guys? My good friend Ray, she has uploaded a video on her Hot Tea channel titled I Watched Trisha Paytas 2000 TikToks on Ethan Klein so you don't have to. I feel like she done shortened it down. Usually it's like 10,000, but you know she ain't shortened it down to 2,000. Okay. Trisha is somewhat getting better, but nah, it's expected. You know, I'm just waiting for the day like if me and Trisha Paytas, like, if our paths ever cross, like, I know people are gonna be like, bruh, what could I have done to Trisha? I feel like it had to been like some stuff like with this, you know, just me overall showing my support towards Ray Rahimi and things. But I'm like, yeah, you scammed somebody. That's like the fact that it ain't even me and I'm still holding a grudge over that. And it's like that just shows that yeah, I just know that if there is a day where me and Trisha Paytas' paths cross, I'm probably gonna be pointed out as the bad guy because I ain't said something that caused this woman to cry and stuff. So I think it's best, you know, I continue doing my thing, she continue doing many things, but now let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm so behind in Ray's videos. Ray, if you see this, I am sorry. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and check this video out. Guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Ray's this channel, Hot Tea, her personal channel, Ray Rahimi, and her business channel, Build Your Pockets. So anyways, let's get into this video.
Hey guys, I'm looking to hire a new writer/editor, so if you have an interest in tea and you have editing experience or knowledge, you guys can DM me on Instagram if you want to be part of the Hot Tea team. I'm looking forward to it. Bye.
Okay. I would, but I'm like, I got 30 channels myself, and then I'm trying to like help out other people. I mean, I would take the, you know, the offer, but I'm like, nah. I already know Ray would have been like, yeah, let me just go ahead and just pay you $100,000 every video you edit. I'm like, you just stop it. Like, that's all. I'm like, no, this is, like, you stop it, okay? You got a business channel for that ain't business. It's good business for me. Honestly, I would take it, but no, I don't know. Like, I think if I probably didn't have so many channels and stuff and then just had some of the other things I'm working on, I probably would have reached out to Ray and been like, hey, look, I got you. Don't worry about it. You know, you ain't got to pay somebody crazy amounts. Look, all you just got to do is just, like, I don't know, pay me in, like, Red Bulls and mouthwash, because I'm like, that'd be at times like mouthwash. I'm like, you get to like that last drop and you like, dang, I really gotta go to the store tomorrow and get me some mouthwash. So, but anyways, I'm good now. But there was a while ago where I was like, hey yo, who is sending me notifications right when I'm about to watch a video and stuff? Oh, okay, never mind. No, it's a good friend of mine. It's alright, never mind. But now let's get into this video. I'm gonna take my phone and go back there. Ain't no distractions.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all on Trisha Paytas. I don't know how she gives us enough content for like an entire 15-minute video every single day, but she does and we're appreciative for it, so here we go. But before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, turn your post notifications on, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get into it. First of all, Vulture wrote an article on Trisha Paytas titled Our Chemically Imbalanced Romance with Trisha Paytas. I love how there are suddenly all these articles coming out on YouTubers. Like, is that the new thing? Are people gonna stop watching tea videos in favor of tea articles? We don't know. Trisha responds to this being like, Trisha Paytas.
I got you, Ray. I'm regardless. I'm gonna be liking, because my thing is like, look, if there's a video version of it, that's why I never was like good in like classes when I was in school and stuff, because I'm like, why can we not just watch like a 30-minute video? You sitting here doing all this talking, fam. I'm like, we could just watch a video and cancel all this stuff out. Like, there ain't gonna be talking in the video and stuff, but, or, you know, but if it's like reading and things, but yeah, no, I got you, Ray. I'm gonna still watch the
Anti-Star, thanks Vulture for the nice words about Sad Boy's new album. Gabby Hanna has been tweeting also about Trisha Paytas, saying, Trisha Paytas projects so hard onto me that it scares me to my fucking core that she incessantly says.
It's like Gabby should be the last one trying to like criticize somebody. It's like Jessie Smiles just dropped like the Eminem of like YouTube videos. Like she ended your career, fam. Like you honestly, I feel like that if I could describe Gabby's career, Gabby had went through a zombie apocalypse, an alien apocalypse, a regular just post-apocalypse with nothing, but like there is literally nothing, like no food, no water. Gabby's career went through all of that, and it was like clinging on like by like a like honestly like a hair thread. Like pull like just one little strand of hair out your head, and then like but take like a like either a razor and just get like that small little end. That's how much Gabby's career was holding on. That small little like thread that's like, you know, at the end of your hair that's like all tangled up and balled up and things. It was that, okay? It was that. As soon as we like just threw that in a fire, then yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Like you just took a flamethrower and just went at it and stuff. But yeah, Gabby, it's like you yeah, I think it's best if you just go over there, because you don't need to be here right now.
I want to murder her for no reason. Everything she's accused me of is everything she is. I actually agree with this. I'm not gonna lie. Trisha keeps saying these things about Gabby that are like not backed up at all. And I honestly think she does this thing a lot, that she just like projects her own insecurities onto other people, especially Gabby. But she went on to say, Trisha Paytas is a scary, dangerous woman. I am actually afraid of her. Projection is a defense mechanism commonly used by abusers, including people with narcissistic or borderline personality disorder.
Like
and
she uses her platform for all the
Trisha
wrong
drove
reasons.
her car into her ex-boyfriend's house. This isn't a joke or a troll. She is highly dangerous, highly delusional
Jason?
person who set her sights on me a long time ago. Her obsessive infatuation turned to obsessive hatred when I didn't pay enough attention to her. I'm scared. Ethan Klein also talked a little more about the frenemies issue with Hila on the H3 podcast. He responds to the clip of Trisha's sister saying that they had to pay for Ethan and Hila's Disneyland tickets, and here is the clip if you haven't seen it.
She didn't even take the time or effort to watch my sister's video. She was just doing a trigger warning to people that had SA because she was talking about the candlestick incident. So this Disney trip was actually planned for my sister's birthday. It was me, my mom, and Moses, and that was it. I know that they were at a family event at Ethan's house. Ethan incidentally invited himself to our...
So yeah, you can tell, like, not even just like by like genetics and things, like just overall like the vibe of the video. I could have like not seen this video and been like, I bet like she knows Trisha Paytas. Like they walked past each other and just kind of was like if I didn't know that they wasn't sisters like prior before, I probably been like, they probably was like walking on the sidewalk and you know like that Spider-Man meme where they like both pointing at each other. I feel like that definitely been her and Trisha Paytas, because that's I'm getting Trisha Paytas vibes.
Family surprise. We paid for him. Ethan and Hila did not pay for their VIP ticket to Disneyland. Yes, my sister didn't know about this, but we ended up paying for Ethan and Hila, which is crazy because he takes
like, that dude gotta be like broke to like to not be able to afford. Well, I mean, when you sit down and think about it, Disneyland ain't cheap either. So I'm like, I probably would have been out in front of Disneyland talking about, hey, like, can y'all just sneak me in real quick? Like, just say I'm a part of the family. They were like, but we're all white and you're, I know, but just, I'm adopted. You know, Angelina Jolie should be doing that. So just say that. Just be like, hey, you know, he ain't never been here before. He actually came from Africa. He don't speak English. And so I just, honestly, that's all I do. And then, yeah, you know, you sneak in there. That's my plan. And that don't work. Then, yeah, you know, you gotta obviously go out, get a job, and go buy your ticket. But I just don't think that Ethan, you know, would put himself in that situation where it's like you go to Disneyland knowing that you don't. Because I'm like, bro, how much money is he making to where he couldn't have enough? Like, this dude's a much more bigger YouTuber than me. He's bigger than a lot of other people out there. But I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure that man's making bank. Like, he got a clothing brand, and I'm pretty sure people are buying that stuff up, like, every single chance they can get and stuff. I'm like, something don't seem right with that.
It's at 5%, and VIP tickets to Disneyland is not cheap. I don't know why he felt compelled to ask me and my mom or bring it up in the situation that how we felt about her having a candlestick up her, you know what, it made us very uncomfortable, especially if we had just such a fun day. It was really disgusting.
This I 100% agree with. Multiple people have brought up this incident before, so I think it actually did happen. And to be honest, it just sounds like an Ethan thing to say. So it's just gross, you know, it's gross and unwarranted and inappropriate. How Ethan and Trisha talk amongst themselves and their friends is totally different to what is suitable to be said in a family situation, you know? Especially to Trisha's mom. Like, who even does that?
I think that he wanted.
Yeah, I still, like, when I'm around my friends' parents, I still talk as if I'm like a kid. They're like, oh, like, hi, Bobby's mom. Like, I say stuff I will never in my life. And then as soon as I walk, like, they walk away, I'm like, man, Bobby, your shoes is too tight, bro. Like, go get you some new shoes, bro. And then as soon as the mom walks, hi, Bobby's mom. And then, just, go about your, I can't, like, I can't be disrespectful in front of the, my friends' parents. It's just, I can't say anything disrespectful. I can't be disrespectful. It's like, you don't know how they're gonna handle that stuff. So unless you see, I'll laugh, but I ain't gonna like jump in on the disrespect. But
the shock value. But I think that he forgets that we're family at the end of the day, and I was not appreciative of that, especially since we paid for everything. Even we paid for the dinner he wanted to pay for.
Okay, but also, can you please be clear of exactly what happened that he ended up not paying? Because I bet that you insisted to pay. I hate it when people offer to do you a favor, but then keep bringing it up, especially in this case when they're not on good terms anymore.
Facts.
What's done is done, and that happened during better times, so stop bringing it up. To be honest, if I were Ethan, I'd just e-transfer her the money or something, just to make her shut up. Like when Rice Gum sent Gabby Hanna the money for her broken phone when she kept talking about it.
And this one is for the people that think that I solely work for myself.
Honestly, because me being petty, because I think they do live out in Cali, right? So I'm like, I think Disneyland, I think they did open back up. I honestly would just record a video of me like on a roller coaster or in a Ferris wheel or something, because they like right there in the same area. But yeah, I definitely record. I'm like, so who don't got the money to get inside? I'm like, and these the VIP tickets right here. So I'm just saying, like y'all making it seem like I'm like on a new age broke or something like that. No.
Or needed a job at H3. I actually work for myself. I have my own business as a spicy accountant.
A spice accountant? I'm sorry, am I just stupid or am I mishearing something?
And
never heard of it.
I highly doubt that H3 could afford
like an accountant with spice. Like I don't get that. You're gonna have to describe that one to me, because I had laughed and been like, oh no, you're serious. Like, oh okay, well then you're gonna have to describe that one.
One user commented, you can tell this family really believes all Jewish people are cheap. You can tell by how they talk, and most importantly by how they act. That's just gross. Another user said, Trisha's sister and mom are a huge part of the problem. They enable Trisha and it's all for Trisha's money. They are all a bunch of self-absorbed people mooching off of Trisha. And lastly, one person said, and to think that Ethan complimented her family calling them nice, bunch of shameless snakes, disgusting. Thank God he didn't hire her. They would have turned H3 into madhouse. And here is Ethan's response to Trisha's sister.
So this is the real reason we broke up, apparently. So she's first of all saying we invited ourselves to her surprise party. This is where it's just so frustrating for me. We obviously didn't invite ourselves. We were invited, as Trisha even says in her video. It's like they can't even keep their stories straight. But yeah, Trisha says we invited them. Graciously, she says.
We end up paying for Ethan and Neela, which is crazy because he takes that 5%, and VIP tickets to Disneyland is not cheap.
That was by far my favorite.
Well, this is probably like a meme going on within the community of these guys. Like, you already know it's a meme. I'm pretty sure if we find like a Trisha Paytas or like Ethan Klein subreddit or something, you're gonna see some 5% meme on there. And if not, I just gave y'all material. Go up on either like Twitter or Reddit or wherever and just go crazy with that meme.
Plan is that I take the 5%. Therefore, I need to cover every cost in their life. And I was like, what can't this 5% cover? Why? The fact that I haven't ended world hunger and poverty with my 5% is
takes that 5%.
It's irresponsible.
I can see why Ela likes him. He's a funny dude.
I actually have to say is that we begged them. I begged them to let me pay. You think I wouldn't beg them to let me pay? I'm not a freeloader. They're making it sound like 5%. They're making it sound like I'm freeloading Disney tickets. I'm talking about skywriting some bullshit in the air for $10,000. I don't care about the price of Disney tickets. I asked her, are you sure you don't mind us coming? No, we love you. You're my friend. I always go with my family only. I'm so happy that I have friends coming.
I did, however, see a lot of comments and tweets about people saying that Ethan always conveniently forgets about how he also takes 100% of the highlights revenue, which could be a lot of money in my experience making YouTube videos. I'm talking like $50,000 a month type of money with the amount of views that the highlights are getting. One user said, for those making a big deal about the 5%, don't forget that H3 Productions gets 100% of the highlights, which is a lot of money. Why not pay the staff with that? But then again, there are a lot of costs that go into into production, especially with them also starting to do vlogs. Like, I'm guessing that bus one couldn't have been cheap. There's obviously also the factor that Ethan is putting in a lot more effort than Trisha was for the Frenemies podcast. So shouldn't he have been also personally compensated for that additional effort as well? I know Trisha was pulling in a lot of views because of their character, but let's be honest here, Trisha's own personal podcast, Dish with Trish, was just not doing well at all. Trisha needed Ethan for the success of the podcast more than Ethan needed Trisha. But then again, that's just my own personal opinion. Trisha tweeted, you know, if it's back and forth we're doing, then you know I'm always down to play. Someone replies saying, you made 8 videos, he made 2, and the second one wasn't all about you. Trisha says, it was about my sister who deleted her TikTok. He made a TikTok about her after she deleted it and now broadcasting it to millions of followers compared to her 100K on TikTok. Punch at me, punching down is weak. Another person said, Trisha, I hope you're not going to actually let Ethan take your cut of the merch. Trisha says, it's not my merch to take a percentage of. I was surprised and grateful to have been offered it in the first place. Alright, well hopefully that part's true. One person also tweeted at H3 saying, you've officially lost a longtime fan. After yesterday's show, I'm disgusted. Dan said in members chat that Trish fans will be moved to the bin. I can't be fans of both. If you want to be this immature, then bye. Trisha also posted 32 million TikToks on the situation, so here is only a couple because...
That sounds like more of a number than 2,000. Yeah, Ray, you straight up lied. You said it was 2,000. I knew it was like 30-something million. Yeah, Ray is a liar. I'm gonna make a whole... I'm gonna make like my 40-something million videos on her, and then just... all of them just saying the same thing, but just, you know, slightly. That's honestly a challenge. I need to do that. I should do like 10 videos on Ray and then just, you know, on this one particular. I think people, they have been like, nah, bro, you got to be trolling. Nobody sees this video. I'm about to just troll the crap out of everybody. Just start something. Well, Ray, if you do see this, let's just start some beef. I don't care about what. I don't know. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna say this, and if it leads into something, then okay. But you know, I support the mom in this story time video you posted yesterday. Now, if you see this video, then go ahead. You just in my channel with that video. Watch, she goes crazy. I know, you know it. No, never mind. I just got like a 4-year-long beef. I'm like, I don't want no. So you know, I take it back. No more beef. Ray, But right now, I want peace with you. With beef that never happened.
They do repeat themselves in every single TikTok.
I guess my only issue is that Ethan always punches down.
You can't say Ethan always punches down when you literally shat on someone's segment idea in front of them and the whole rest of the production crew. Not to mention on camera. Ethan's not the one punching down here.
My sister got no views on the video. She has like 100,000 views or 100,000 followers here on TikTok, and she deleted it within an hour.
I guess that wasn't fast enough for people to upload it everywhere else and spread your sister's false narrative, though, was it? It doesn't matter the intention. The result is what matters.
That's people, though. Like, they'll go and, you know, will do all of that attacking, and then as soon as they get attacked or somebody that they know gets attacked, then they're all like, oh my god, like, why would you do that? We didn't even do anything to you. We were out here paying for your trips to Disneyland. We were trying to, like, show nothing but love and things to you. It's like, that's you just gotta kind of look at them and just be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, make me out as Michael Myers. Like, I'm the one that's slowly walking and just killing everybody. Yeah, sure. Okay, Trisha. But anyway.
From Ethan when we did the bus tour, like, he was making fun of, like, the homeless situation in Hollywood and, like, construction workers getting their lunch from, like, a truck in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, no, that's effed up.
And the funny thing is like, he was, like, defending himself as if they're the ones getting hate. Like, I'm the one getting all the hate.
That's not a justification, Trisha. You can't just do someone dirty and be like, oh, it's okay, though, because I'm getting hate for it. What kind of a twisted logic is that?
My sister's the one getting all the hate. And I'm fine with getting it. But, like, again, she deleted it. She wanted it to be done.
But again, the damage was done.
And not only did he re-upload on his TikTok, which has over 1 million followers, but they re-uploaded to a podcast that has over 1 million followers when...
Of course, because everyone had already seen the clip, and so he felt the need to defend himself and not further perpetuate the cheap Jewish stereotype. I would do the same, and I'm sure you would do, Trish.
And there wasn't any lies in that video.
But didn't you say that Ethan was the one who graciously invited you? Because your sister said that he invited himself. So were you lying then, or are you lying now, Trish?
And the point was him talking about SA to my mom and sister, which really was a messed up thing to say to my family. His crossing line was being like, oh, I'm correcting my own pronouns, they crossed the lines by posting private text messages. He did that in the video a day later. Like, he's literally no better than me. And even now, you know, like 10 minutes ago, posting stuff about the 5%. And if y'all knew how much that 5% was, like, you wouldn't be laughing. And I pray that the staff really did get their raises, because the 5% was for the staff. So I hope they each got at least $10,000 a month raise. Like, I really hope they do.
But do you expect to be able to film frenemies in his studio for free? Or use his equipment for free? Production costs aren't just employees, Trish. You should know this, and I'm sure you do. Even if he was already paying for those things, regardless of frenemies, that doesn't mean that that shouldn't be coming out of the frenemies cut as well.
And then, of course, he glazes over getting 100% of the highlights, which is 40 million views. They had a staff meeting because they say, you know, they're like a family, and they, you know, they all value each other's opinion. And why wasn't I there if I was considered part of the staff?
Trisha, you were never part of the H3 staff. I don't know how hard it is for you to understand that you are just a part of frenemies, not H3 as a whole. Believe it or not, the entire operation doesn't revolve around you.
They also keep saying that I wouldn't come back unless Dan was fired, which is like insane. Ethan's a shit boss. Exactly this. He thinks he also gets like exempted from any of his poor past behavior. Like, he has just as many skeletons in the closet, just as many bad things. He was like just as bad of a person as I was. Like, and he can change.
She says that about honestly everybody she gets into it with. She doesn't even. I feel like that there would be a video made. Like, she probably does like have a video about like me and Ray and just anybody else and talked on her, and she was just like, oh, you got so many skeletons, like you got so much dirt on you and stuff. Like, fam, like, okay, I will take a shower, but like, you, what dirt? Like, she because what she said that about Vlog Squad, she said that about like other members that joined Vlog Squad later on. Like, everybody has dirt on them. This with her, with Trisha, it's all like, you at the end of the, then she'll make like 40 videos talking about it and then think like, oh, okay, like I gotta blow this up out of proportion and stuff. And it's like, fam, nobody cares at the end of the day. Nobody. I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
Like, I can't, but like,
what do you mean he can change but you can't? Everyone was rooting for you, Trish. Everyone was so proud of how much you had changed during this time at Frenemies, and now you're just going back to your old ways.
Like, he went in on my sister's spicy accountant work and stuff like that on his podcast. Like,
oh, so does spicy accountants just mean OnlyFans? Oh my god, me thinking Kelly was an actual accountant. I'm so stupid.
I thought that's what it was too. I thought it was just like, I thought it was like a twist to it. Like, I thought you was an accountant, but it was like Spice. But it was like, I just, you know, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna have to like see this to, you know, to know what it's about, because I don't get it. But but if it's like some OnlyFans stuff, I'm like, oh, well then it's like, yeah, whatever that means. I'm like, I guess like if that's what names they be calling that stuff over there, I'm like, all right, then do your Spice accountant. I don't know.
Every year for my birthday, my mom has always taken me on a Disneyland trip. This year, my sister pitched in for the VIP experience. Now, the VIP experience does include up to 10 people. However, you do have to pay still for each individual's tickets. So that's what she was saying when she paid for them. Again, we invited them. We graciously wanted to come. That was my impression. That's her impression too. She obviously like got upset and just threw that in there.
All right, okay, but now you're not making sense again, because you said everything your sister said in the TikTok was true, but clearly Ethan and Hila were invited. They didn't just invite themselves like your sister said in her TikTok.
As far as my birthday dinner, I paid for it. No one was begging to do it. I asked Moses, I like reached over to be like, can you give me my purse? Like, there was no begging. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I don't care that I paid for dinner. Like, I don't care. It didn't come out of my mouth. Like, whatever.
Trisha isn't understanding what's happening here. Ethan did not start this. Trisha, your sister started this. No one was talking about who paid for who for your birthday. Your sister brought it up out of absolutely nowhere. So yes, it is very clearly something that does matter to her.
So why is he trying so hard to prove, like, I begged to pay for it? Like, it wasn't a beg. It was like, he's like, I'll split it. My sister's like, I'll pay for it. He's like, I'll pay for it. He's like, we'll split it. I think it's uncomfortable when people split things. That's just how I am. I've never had anyone split things. I always just pay for it. So I paid for it. I was like, Moses, give me my credit card. I'm going to pay for it. That's it.
Did you really just contradict yourself in 30 seconds? Now you're saying Ethan actually did offer to split. You're not making sense at all.
I'm not getting anyone's family involved. Like, he's talking to Moses and they're having back and forth. He's liking TikToks and tweets about me and Moses' past lows in our relationship. What's crazy to me is now that Frenemies is over, he wants to paint me as like this monster, like brings up all this stuff from like 6 months ago, you know, everything from the past that he's forgiven me for. From that night, from that moment, he tried to blame it on Sam. That was Sam's segment that you made fun of, and Ian's mad about it, and they don't want to film with you tomorrow. Like, he put everything on them when in reality, like, that was all bullshit. And it was really Ethan's problem with me.
I don't think so, Trish. If I remember correctly, you left Frenemies because you were no longer comfortable to return to that set, working with those people who you now have drama with. Ethan was okay himself.
Moses is my partner. We are one. We're a team. We're a unit. But like, I don't expect him to be like, speak up, say something, because it's just not his. It doesn't involve him. In his first video response to me, he brings up the name calling that I did to him and Hila, and it was awful. I've apologized so many times. So gross. They went back to work with me. Ethan went back to work with me. They both had said it's forgiven and we can move forward. Continues working with me and making money for the next 6 months. Calls me his bestie, praises my relationship with Moses, like, but within 48 hours of me quitting Frenemies, he does this piece bringing up all that stuff to paint me as a monster.
Didn't you do the exact same thing though, Trisha?
Yeah,
I don't understand. Weren't you the person to actually go that low first? You called Ethan vile and terrible multiple times before he even had the chance to respond.
Highlights probably made just as much as Frenemies, and he gets 100%. I haven't gotten $1 from that. That was for production costs, which production costs were just the set and new cameras. Those were the production costs, and I guess 2 outings, because obviously we know Disneyland wasn't paid for by Frenemies.
Trisha also responds to people saying that Trisha is just jealous of Hila being pregnant and couldn't stand to be around them. Trisha says that is one of the most hurtful things going around right now, and says,
I'm so happy for them, and I know that they've struggled with it. We talk about it all the time, like privately. Like, I was just so happy and relief when they got pregnant, because I was like, eventually we want to use doctors to get pregnant as well. Like, it's amazing. It's a miracle. Punching down, it means going for someone who has like way less followers than you and knowing you have such a strong fan base. It's like me when there's channels that like hate me, right? That have like 100,000, you know, subscribers or something like that. And if I just do an attack video on them, like, it really is just punching down.
oh my god, 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 Trisha, are you serious? You don't punch down? You copyright struck my channel 40 times and threatened to sue me knowing well that I didn't have the money to fight back. What are you talking about? You are the definition of a lying hypocrite, but also I need to stop talking about this. One user said,
that's why I was like, I had been like, I could just see myself just standing like on the other side of wherever she's at and just be like, now you know that's cap. You know that's a lie. Like, yeah, if we on some like Maury like TV show stuff and then lie detect test determined, that was definitely 100% a lie. Like, yeah, but no, this is new age Trisha Paytas. This is newfound Trisha Paytas. This is Trisha Paytas 2.0. This ain't the Trisha Paytas we all seen. What was it, a couple of years ago when all that stuff went down? No, that was a different Trisha Paytas.
Responding to somebody's commentary on you isn't punching down. Trish finds these new terms on TikTok and constantly misuses them. Also, an old video of Trish has resurfaced of them talking shit about H3's crew and Moses, Trisha's future fiance, on their podcast Dish with Trish. Take a look.
I think they need to start with just getting rid of all the interns that work for them, like Dan and all them. They're just awful. They're just awful. I mean,
how do you not know this is a catfish? Can we talk about water while we have sex? This guy also thinks he's water. I've deleted the videos, but there's literally a video where he thinks he won't die, where he thinks he's water. He truly feels that he's born water. He's working. I'm not saying this to be mean. Like, he is a very socially awkward person. He might have something like Asperger's or something like that. So like, it's very cringe. But holy shit. I mean, he's also not an idiot. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, what? He sent her a selfie. The same. I don't think he really understood. I don't know if he knew how. Stop it! If a guy talks to you like this, run for the hills. He hasn't been late in 20 years. Why do I always get the guys that are they're so desperate and insecure, which is probably why they're sleeping with me. Oh my god, I gotta rethink everything. But they're so, it's like when someone gives them attention, they like don't, what? This dude did not, he said he did not have sex with her. But also I don't think that he probably lied. He probably did. I mean, because I've seen the girls he had sex with. I mean, there's a bunch of like desperate sad girls out there, me.
Alright, you guys, that was a long ass video, but let me know what you guys think about everything down below. That was it for today's video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new videos every single week. Bye.
Dang, that's wild. That's honestly, it's wild. Like, that's why I'm like, man, this freaking internet stuff, bro, it is crazy. But anyways, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I just wish the best for these guys. I thought something was like, I don't know, maybe that was like the lighting. Yeah, I think that was the lighting, but I thought I seen something. I was just like, man, I was like, no, don't, I don't want nothing on my face. And then, God, it was like, then I gotta take down the whole video and stuff, because I'm like, there's something on my face, but no, I'm good. But anyways, yeah, Trisha Paytas, she's just a wild character. They're just a wild character, you know, at the end of the day. Yeah, you just gotta look at them and just be like, hey, just do your thing, but over there, I'm gonna put on these like noise cancellation headphones, and yeah, overall, just let you be. But anyways, good video as always, Ray. But guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to my friend Ray on her main channel Hot Tea, her personal channel Ray Rahimi, and her business channel Build Your Pocket. Like, subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.